Hey, yo, Fonzie, cut that up a little bit. Alright, here we go.
What's up, you guys? Kira, and I'm here in my backyard area, this plant area, and the phone's on the ground. That's why I'm hunched over, because I don't have anywhere to put it, and my neighbors are coming. Okay, what's up? I'm back. So I'm gonna just share with you guys how I do my New Year's resolutions, because I feel like it works, and I really want to put like all my energy into my resolutions this year. And I'm gonna just show you guys how I do it, so that maybe some of you that have things that you know want to kind of work on within yourself, we can do it together this year. We can motivate each other. Okay, I break them down into mental, financial, physical, spiritual, and future. And so I just try to come up with 1 or 2 attainable, doable goals within all 5 categories, and I write them down. And you don't have to go back and keep looking at the paper. You don't ever have to touch the paper all year again if you don't want to. Just get it out of your brain on a piece of paper. Okay, so when it comes to mental, there's like a bad habit that I was doing, and I just feel like I really want to leave that behind me. I really just want to completely stop cold turkey, and I feel like it will help me a lot mentally, because we kind of like hold on to our bad habits as like a safety net in our comfort zone, but really they just are dragging us down and making things way harder. It's just so hard to leave something that you've grown accustomed to and you're comfortable with, and you know is your life now. But you got to remember, like, your life can be whatever you want it to be. If you're not happy in your situation right now, there are things you can do to change that. It's hard to see that when you're living it, but it is possible. So one thing I want to do is just stop this bad habit, and I feel like it will help me in turn mentally. Financially, I would like to just do a couple things I know that I can do within my job now to maybe get a pay increase in the near future. So that's what I'm doing for financial. And then for, you know, future things, that something that I want to do to help me, that's something that I want to do now that's going to help me in the future. I want to clear my credit. So I have that down. I wrote all these on paper, by the way. So I want to clear my credit. That's my goal. That's something that I can accomplish within this year, that I want to work on, that's going to improve me for the future. Spiritually, I want to learn how to meditate. I've tried here and there, but never put a lot of energy into it. So I want to learn how to meditate. And then physically, I don't know, I've been getting, my waist is small, but like as I get thicker down here, I'm getting like love handles and stuff right here, and I have to like suck them in, and like it's too much work. Now, one thing I want to say again, don't try to do these lists with all these like huge goals that's gonna take you way out of your element, way out of your comfort zone to change, because honestly, those are the goals that are probably going to get thrown to the wayside the fastest. You want to do things that are doable. You don't want to make your list like super long. You want to do things that are going to add like improvements to your life, like in a staircase type of way. You know, you want to work towards your end result. So like for me, for example, I could say, oh, I'm going to post on YouTube every day for the rest of the year, but you know, if I can't keep up with once a week, that's probably not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I want to put something out once a week, you know, so just do things that are attainable. And then another thing I do is I make a list of what I want to leave behind. First category, I go with character trait. Something that I want to leave behind, I think, is definitely like laziness. So I put that under character trait I want to change. It's just kind of like laziness, procrastination. A bad habit that I also have is self-doubt. So laziness, self-doubt, and then I like to write down a person or a thing that is toxic that I need to let go. And I wrote that down. And then also one thing that you feel like is holding you back. I want to try to leave behind fear. So now I have 2 lists. I'm going to crumple up what I want to leave. Crumple up what I want to leave, and I'm going to fold what I want to keep.
I'ma put your body straight to sleep. You got that kind of can't bring myself to turn and leave. And babe, can't get it off of my.
Then you're going to take part in this special dance that I do. Now, pay attention, because the choreography is tricky.
Can't get it off of my mind. Think about it all the time. Girl, you know you're fine. Yeah. Can't seem to walk away. Dealing with it every day. I wanna make you back.
Okay, I hope that was helpful. Time to make 2018 our bitch.
I'ma put your body straight to sleep. You got that kind of